back to the channel. It's Jason Matouk here with another luxury home tour. This is the first tour of 2025. I just want to start it by saying Happy New Year. Missed you guys. It's been about a month since I last uploaded, and I'm starting it off with a bang today at 501 Palm Drive here in Hallandale Beach. For those of you who don't know, Hallandale Beach is just north of Sunny Isles Beach. It's just south of Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood area. So it's in a pretty prime location for traveling and accessibility. And we're also extremely close to the water here. You have this over 300 feet of water frontage. It's a brand new home. It's got 8 bedrooms, 9.5 bathrooms, 8,000 square feet of living space. It's sitting on a 16,000 square foot lot, and the asking price is $13,750,000. And before we get started on today's tour, I just want to say thank you to the listing agent, Alan, for allowing us to do this tour. And with that being said, let's get started right here in the driveway of this home. And especially if you have a house like this where you're gonna be entertaining nonstop, this is the kind of driveway you need and expect. You can easily fit 4 or 5 cars just out here alone. And then of course, you have your garage to throw a couple more. And you're on a cul-de-sac. So you have this whole area in front of the home to park. Right now it's under construction, as you can see with this house next door. And the cool thing about this is that if you're somebody who wants to live next to a family member, both of these houses will be for sale. This one needs about 5 more months, but this whole corner compound could be you and your families. How impressive is that? And when you have your boat parked up just like your neighbor, you'll see it right here. So your view will be the yacht when you pull in. That's pretty impressive, you know? And as we walk up, we have this covered area, these wooden pillars, all this luscious landscaping, some windows so you can see inside the house as you're walking up. The millwork continues, and then check this out. Right here, we have a face scanner, so you give it a look. And if you're one of the residents who belong here, I'm not, so access denied, but it will let you in. And then this big swivel front door grants you entry. So from here, let's step inside and let me show you the interior of this home. So we just stepped inside. Finally, it's nice and cool. And wow, the way they have this home situated, when you walk in, you have just a direct water view. It's super private as well. You're just looking out into like an open point lot view. It's stunning. Coming home to this every day would have me feeling pretty blessed, can't lie. And check it out, it's smack dab in front of us, so we might as well talk about it. We have your dining area. And having a meal here is pretty incredible for a few reasons. One is you do get to appreciate those views. You're next to your bar on the left, and it's in the flow of the home. So you're not out into like a private corner dining room. Those dining rooms make you never want to use it, you know? But when they're out here like this is a place where I would come and just have a cup of coffee, a phone call, appreciate my art. And for the view on this side behind, we have this beautiful beach, you know, tree that you see against the water in the ocean. So it just kind of creates that whole, you know, relaxing luxury feel. And then as I was saying, when I was talking about the dining room, you have a wet bar, right? And let's just take a look at it very slowly. On one side, you have a wine wall. It looks like it could hold over 500 bottles. And a little detail that I'm really appreciating is that when I look through, I see some plants and I see the glistening sun in the water. Are you seeing that, Eric? Look at that glistening sun in the water. So you're picking out a wine bottle. You're like, all right, let me pop this open. You guys want a 1936 Chat de Neuf de Poupe, whatever? Grab it off the wall, take a look. Yep, still rich, and you bring it out and you enjoy it with your guests. And I like how they even created a place where you can have a one-on-one tasting, you know? You can put the bottle down right here, a couple cheese, a couple ham, a little sip, charcuterie board. I'm a big fan of that. I don't know if that's a cool thing to be a fan of, but I am. And besides this bar seating, you have some cabinetry, store some things. You have a fridge down below, true wet bar with the sink, and storage on this side, everything you're gonna need to, you know, create that bar vibe in this perfectly executed space just off the dining room. Walking now from here, it's gonna take us to our main TV area. Look at this, how sick. I love this setup, and it feels extremely spacious because it is. I mean, they picked really functional furniture, huge couch, a couple seats, and then these weird like leather things in the middle. These probably wouldn't keep, but I get what they're going for. They're going for like a minimalist yet comfy vibe, and excuse my English, they cooked. Really nice. And I love how you get that same view that you got from the dining room of these plants on this one side. And of course, as a room like this needs to have a big, beautiful, massive TV on the wall, and to accent the whole room, these lights. They're abstract, they're not, you know, uniform, they're all their own light, and it just creates like a very Miami artistic feel, and it's functional because it's super bright in here. And if that wasn't bright enough for you, of course, the reason that we're paying $13 million for this house is what you're seeing out there. Look at that. You got the water view in the distance. Someone is jet skiing under that bridge. That's like a scene out of GTA loading screen. It's incredible. And the cool thing about where we are in Hallandale is that this is an up and coming area. In my opinion, it's the new Sunny Isles in about 5 years. So these buildings are gonna all be developed and extended and raised and modernized, and we're gonna be in a very luxury, a more luxury area than we are in right now. And when it's time for your guests, you know, they've had their meal, they've had a drink, they've sat down, movie night, they want to use the bathroom, we actually have access to a cabana bathroom right over here. And you'll notice this throughout the home. Every room is an interesting shape, you know? So this room is like a trapezoid. You got your toilet, your floating sink, the interesting design on the wall, and your showers tucked away in the corner over here. And then, as I said, cabana style, you can crack this door open, takes you right outside. Before we head out there though, I want to show you the kitchen. Actually like a separation for the room. You have this like storage console with a few things, but it just kind of tells you, listen, hey, you're leaving the TV room, get your passport, we're going to the kitchen. Why would you need your passport? I don't even know why I said that. Boom, into the kitchen. I know you're used to me going, oh yeah, Italian cabinetry. Nope, we're going German today. German and Swiss functionality. Is that how they talk? That's crazy. But you have this German and Swiss designed kitchen. You know, you've got the Wolf appliances, gas burners on top. And while you're cooking, making your breakfast, boats passing in the distance, beautiful water view, a mega yacht going through the bridge, vent above to clear out all that smoke for you. And it's just a really cool space to prep, eat, hang out. I'm a big hanging out in the kitchen kind of guy. And so this is doing it for me really well. And then of course, you're gonna have massive Sub-Zero fridge and massive Sub-Zero. You got your dual ovens, of course, microwave above, and then even the sink, how they have it designed, you got all these contraptions to fill water, you got your soap dispenser, everything, a nice huge farm style sink. But my favorite feature is that when I look above the hardware, I'm seeing the water, I'm seeing the dock where my boat will be parked up, and you have tons of counter space here. All this underneath cabinetry lighting. And then finally, when you've prepared your morning meal, you're sitting over here, breakfast table, bar stool seating, guests can just hang out, enjoy the view, pop that door open for some fresh air. It's absolutely remarkable. And you know what? While we're here, I believe it's a good time to show you outside. You know, why not? Let me show you what you're paying $13.75 million for. This is one of the reasons, there's many. Stepping out, wow. You look over there, jet skier just flew by. It's unbelievable. You're really living in like the lifestyle part of Florida. This is what people are like, oh, you live in Florida, you must be on boats and jet skis. This is what they mean. You're out here, you know? And what a better place to have a meal in the morning besides in your breakfast area, out here in the outdoor dining room. Imagine a burger out here, imagine a French fry out here. I'm just naming foods. Literally any food would taste good out here. A smoothie would taste good out here. Coffee would taste good out here. All right, that's enough examples. I'm a big fan of an outdoor dining space, especially when the view is what it is today. It's unbelievable. And when, you know, you had your meal, your family's ready to just kick back and relax, you know, you're waiting on the boat to get fueled up. You have a place out here to sit down, relax, smoke a cigar, have a nice latte, just really chill, you know, for a second in this hectic world that we live in. You have a place to just take it slow and enjoy something that I could probably do more of. And just down over here, this home is still in the final stages of completion. So we have your soon-to-be Summer's kitchen is gonna be right out here, built out completely, but right now you just see the shell of it. But that does not stop us from seeing one of the main attractions about here, which is this beautiful pool. You have that rimless waterfall feature, so it looks like it's just watering the grass, but it's actually just getting recycled back in. You can do some laps in here and really just enjoy luxury living in South Florida with an insane water view. And then as we walk down, I want to show you one of the most incredible features about this home, which is the dock. You have an enormous amount of docking space, enough to store 2 mega yachts, because we are on a point lot, you know? So out here, brand new seawall, brand new dock, overlooking this whole view, and it curves all the way around to the other side. And in total, you have 315 feet of water frontage. You could store a 200-foot yacht if you need, or 2 100-foot yachts, which in Florida is so rare and so hard to find. And you get it in a nice area with a beautiful home. I mean, look at this home. Even the lighting on the accents, you can see the water falling on this side. It's an incredible property. We've literally only seen half of the first floor, so there's tons more to check out. I'm gonna really convince you why this home is worth what it's asking. So follow me back inside. Let me take you upstairs, and Happy New Year. All right, so we just came back in. And before we head up, we're gonna finish the first floor. There's still a lot to see. And it's gonna take us back to the front where the foyer was when we walked in. And so we could start on our left or our right. I think I'm gonna start on the left just because there's only a few things to see on this side. And you have 2 things. You have your office and a guest bedroom. I'll show you the office really quick. Take a look at this. You walk in, executive style office. You sit here, conduct some major business right by the front door, and you're just overlooking a big, beautiful window. You can see outside, see your vegetation once it's all fully grown in. And especially if you buy the house next door, this becomes a family compound, and you got your son, daughter, mom, whoever just next door while you're making moves, you know. And so let me show you the guest room in here. How sick. So it starts off when you walk in, all your closet space on the left, really conveniently located for you. And then you got this queen size bed with the foliage behind it. That same thing that you saw in the dining room and the TV room, kind of like almost an atrium style behind you. And of course, this room is gonna have its own ensuite bathroom. The finishes in each bathroom are different, and they get better and better, arguably. The finishes on the wall, the sink, and then in your walk-in shower, frosted window so you get some natural light, but keep your privacy. And it's just the perfect room for a guest, you know? This is the kind of room that your guests come into and they're like, all right, can I stay for 2 weeks? And it turns into 2 months. Sorry. This right here, we're gonna have your elevator. And it's one of those, you know, finished elevators. It's got the same floor, the same wall, takes you up to the 2nd floor. We're gonna say that for now because we still have some stuff to see down here, and the stairs are beautiful. I'm kind of feeling the stairs right now. Down on this side, this is where your laundry room was. It's actually connected to the kitchen. I just didn't take that route, but you can see that you got your perfect place, do your laundry, and while they're doing laundry, you actually have a beautiful view on each side directly to the kitchen, and a huge hidden pantry that you could use for storing more food, more snacks. Every family needs this. This is like a staple in a house this size. And then back on this side, we're gonna have a couple cool features. Starting off with the powder room. Look at the finish that you get on the wall here. Kind of reminds me of the ocean somewhere, you know, Madagascar perhaps. They got a good ocean. And you got your floating toilet over there. This is a cool room. We actually access it through this side, but this, we have a gym. You got the padded flooring. I mean, of course, it could be a guest room if you wanted it, or an office, but the way it sits, you have a fully functional gym. Throw, you know, your barbells, you throw your couple benches out here. You got your LA Fitness in your house. I gotta be honest with you, the older I get, the more I want this. I prefer this to a commercial gym, so this might be a move for you. And then finally, the last thing we're gonna take a look at on the first floor, staff room and garage. So down here, simple but a decent size for the staff room. Look at this. They get their own closet, they get their own bathroom, they get everything they're gonna need. And then just outside of this room, we're gonna have your garage door leading in. Watch your step. And you can see you got tons of space. And how about this? How about parking a car and you see the water in the distance? You got your charger, you have a Tesla. Floor has been finished, it's air conditioned, hurricane impact door. You're fully safe, fully protected. It's incredible. So from here, I'm gonna take you now upstairs, show you the rest of the guest suites and the main suite, and that's where we'll end the video. Follow me. I love too when I'm walking up, the lighting for each step. So at night, this is probably super helpful. So you can see the steps are not tripping to your death. But up here, finally, we've reached the top, lots to see. We're gonna start on my right over here. The guest rooms in this home aren't furnished, but you can still get an idea. This is like the junior suite. Tons of space in this interesting shaped room, as I mentioned earlier. This is where your bed would be up against where your TV would be, or vice versa. But the view from each of these rooms is spectacular. Look at this. Huge window overlooking the water, boats pulling in and out. We have your ensuite right over here, and take a look at this. You have this shower over here, huge window looking out, a lot of natural light, and behind the frosted door, you have your toilet hidden in there. Floating vanity, of course. The design in each of these guest bedrooms are spectacular, but nothing compares to the main suite once we get there. So I'll quickly, briefly show you the rest. In here, another guest suite, insane view, closet and bathroom. This is my favorite room. Huge space. Look at the view you get. You get a city view in the distance. You get a water view on your right. You get your ensuite and closet, but out here, you have a private terrace, a couple plants. This, to me, is the VIP suite. It's just an insane view, so cool, and it's all to itself on one end of the property. So you really get your privacy on this side. A couple plugs out here, put your speaker, charge things. I even love the little plants on the windowsill up here. Just really nice. I think we have just one more guest bedroom to take a look at before we get to the final one. And you can really see when I'm walking through the 8,000 square feet. It's a huge house. Definitely not a house that you're complaining about being too small. Eric and I are looking sharp. And then finally, the final guest room. Again, won't spend too much time. Ensuite, closet, tons of space. They put some slats here for some privacy facing the front, but it really, altogether, a beautiful room. It's time to show you the main suite. You take this bridge to heaven. You have this, Florida room where you can sit down, chat a little bit. This is like a congregation room. You even got a TV on the wall. It's really chill up here. And it's the perfect buffer before you enter the kingdom. The kingdom? I don't know why I said that. Boom. You walk in here and look at what you see. First of all, this room has about 1,400 square feet of living space in it alone. This king size bed looks like a toothpick among this castle. That's how big this room is. So you wake up every morning, water, right? You go to bed every night, water. Afternoon nap, water. It's just always there for you. Looking up, you have these very relaxing, slat light designs. I don't know why it's making me feel tired in a good way. Some art on the wall. The room is fully furnished to perfection. A couple places to sit, chat with the missus. For those of you in love like I am, this is a place that I would just sit and just be like, so lucky to have you. That'd be like a morning routine. All right, get up out of bed, let's stare at each other and tell each other how much we care about each other. In here, we're gonna have his bathroom, and he's got it all. He's got a walk-in shower, huge seat going across, the slats in the wall, access to his balcony, and the perfect closet. No complaints, perfect size, can hold everything he needs. He's happy. Let's see if she's gonna be happy. Hers is just across the way. So just out here. We'll start off with her closet. Look at this. Monster closet. Yeah, she's happy. This thing is a room. It's got fully walk-in space, storage for dresses, bags at the top, shoes at the bottom. I know the drill. I know the drill. Really incredible. If she complains about this, she may not be the one. Just kidding. Into the bathroom. She's blessed. Let's just be honest. This is your wife. She deserves a world, and she's gotten it here. And I know what you might be thinking. Jason, are you freaking kidding me? My beautiful, gorgeous wife, mother-to-be, is gonna take a bath here, and the world's gonna stare at her? I would never do that to you. How long have you been watching my channel? Why would I ever do that? You come over here, frosted. So now, total privacy, you know, it's absolutely incredible. And this room I just stepped into, this is all the shower. So you'll see, just walk down on one side. I'm in the shower right now. You can share it with her. You guys had a date night. The date doesn't have to end at the restaurant. Doesn't have to end in the car. Doesn't have to end in the front door. It can end right here in the shower. Child number 2 on the way. You know how it is. Name it Jason for the idea. Anyway. But like I said, she's blessed. She's got it all. And privacy is not an issue. And so finally, the last thing I want to talk about on this side of the home, up in the main suite, is your terrace that you get from out here. Slide this door open, step out, places to sit and lounge, overlook the view, nice cool day in South Florida. How blessed are we? This house could be yours. It's for sale. It's asking $13.75. I'm your man. This is what I do. It's 2025. I'm in love. I gotta mention that at least one more time. And I just want to say thank you for coming on this tour with me. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Jason Matouk. This is what I do. I sell the dream. I put it on YouTube in a funny manner, and then sometimes people call me. And if this is your first time on my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, I just want to say thank you. I love you. I care about you more than any other YouTuber cares about their audience. It was true in 2020. It's true in 2025. And I'll see you in the next one. I want you to have a great day. And I just want to say